3284 kilobit per second. Vanquished Ghost says I wear my mask on my crotch for warmth. Gadget Hyper. Zap88 says you bro. Vanquished Ghost says back. Achuk says hey Google wo is Nox puff. Rusty Bint says Huo. Santa 274 says back.
Yeah, we're back kinda. I'm still one modem down. I gotta get it on. I don't know why I won't connect.
Cherry Heart 42 says back. Luminizage says $B. Bagelbot underbar says current bitrate 3548 kilobit per second. Zap88 says still in Austin. Woo. Funkatunk says is that a deer on the road?
Could be. I don't see one though.
Miniskeeter says I see Frosty. Shorty Sammy says pretty snow. Achuk says wo sind die Frauen. Zap88 says let me go get my coat, it's cold lol.
What to do?
Luminizage says the snowman. Achuk says lol. Luminizage says by Mirza how's at Achuk Kappa. Jumpin' and B says F and freezing in Michigan, now I'm in Detroit.
I might have to like go try and get another cable or something. I'm not sure.
Funkatunk says I'm eating an apple strudel and chicken pasta. Rob Etongo says hey CJ, how you doing?
Good man, how are you?
Cherry Heart 42 says I am so hungry. Cherry Heart 42 says. Jumpin' and B says heading to Zender's for some fried chicken. Cherry Heart 42 says might eat Chinese noodles. Funkatunk says it's so yummy at Cherry Heart 42. Rob Etongo says Viejo Cachando. Achuk says du hast Mitch Jeffrak du hast Mitch Jeffrak and Mitch hab nix gesak wills to bister tog. You scheidet true ear sign for outage. Neen. King T.42 says Mr. Ride back from break. Cherry Heart 42 says at Achuk hahaha.
I'm back from Texas, obviously.
Zap88 says CJ is going to Malaga next Kappa. Johnny Franks says hey Google. What is the weather forecast today? Funkatunk says, does it car have heated seats?
Yeah, it does. I can't get all of my internet on. I'm gonna have to turn it off and go back in the house and see if it's just a cable. Pull a spare cable and plug it in. So, I don't know. Probably back. Yo, I got a new cable for one of them.
Vanquished Ghost says back.
Not completely on yet, though.
Zap88 says you got it, bro.
I think the cable was the problem, though. I'm gonna have to order some new ones. I don't know why.
Fruit Heartifong
bad
says
after a
CJ
while.
Ram, we back Cowboys.
No idea. But not the first one to go bad. Maybe like the third or fourth. So, shit.
Cherry
Everything
Heart
gets
42
banged
says
up
they
from
get burned
traveling and
inside.
stuff. Yeah, inside, like the wires get split. Maybe at the ends of the
Podron says
connectors.
back to the boring city. Zap88 says they are clearly janky.
Just waiting for the last one now.
Cherry Heart 42 says sucks.
Huh. Alright. Good to go. I only have some juice. Hopefully the cables hold for now. Because I think I'm out of cables. Alright. First stream back from Texas. It's been a couple days. I haven't
Diesel Hooker
been
says what y'all
outside.
cooking later. Funkatunk
Camera's
says
leaning
hey
a little
Google,
bit.
take us to the closest
to-
Taco Bell.
Right. I need to prop it up with something. I think the height of these chairs is different, that's why. This one's higher. What if I lower it? Why is it so high anyway? My mom's seating position is for like small people. Oh, it's probably too low now.
Fruit Hardefeld says the stars at night are big and bright. Clap, 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 deep in the heart of Texas. The prairie sky is wide and high. Clap, 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 deep in the heart of Texas.
You know, this is the first time streaming with this camera in the car.
Fruit Hardefeld says CJ Ram.
Portland, please, $5.
Funkatunk says the D in Detroit.
More? Raise the chair more? Oh, come on, more. Oh. Oh. Don't a touch?
Fruit Hardefeld says are we going to Portland next? CJ Pog.
Portland? Nope. Not going to Portland. Alright. That's pretty damn even in the middle of the
Fruit
car.
Hardefeld says nopers.
That's pretty cool. Can you see out the passenger side windows? Alright.
Zap88 says let's go eat at Qdoba. Scott Biscuit
Yeah.
says sup.
I gotta get some
Funkatunk
food
says
first.
let's get Taco Bell so we can fart and keep ourselves warm.
Okay.
Funkatunk says can I order a chalupa, taco supreme, beef burrito? Fruit Hardefeld says Taco Bell keep a fit.
No, you cannot have Taco Bell right now. You need to go on a diet, man. You're too fat.
GamerDad 2600 says mukbang. Fruit Hardefeld says Satch. Funkatunk says mukbang. Johnny Franks says Qdoba steak bowl. Bagelbot underbar says that CJ ride scene switched to BRD.
Yeah. I'll
Bagelbot
try and switch
underbar
to the
says that
TTS
CJ
to
ride scene
something
switched to
for
Cam.
tomorrow.
Fruit
I
Hardefeld
can
says
use
3.
other voices, I think. I just gotta find whatever's on the phone because it uses like a phone built-in voice.
Funkatunk says I'm eating yummy Chinese food at Cherry Heart 42.
Oh yeah, bye, Cherry.
Funkatunk says it's fixed.
Okay. The internet always goes down there. It's a known dead spot.
Fruit Hardefeld says 2-3.
Even with the Verizon Invisible Wireless, always goes down there too.
Funkatunk says can we go sledding down a big hill? Scott Biscuit says Satch.
Scott
Fruit
Biscuit.
Hardefeld says I can see my pee-pee, it's so small.
I mean, there's not that
Fruit
much
Hardefeld
snow.
says spent my morning sweeping snow off the roof lol. Turbotomy 7 says I just had some authentic Detroit style pizza. Little
Nice.
Caesars. Fruit Hardefeld says Notters.
I was considering getting some today too. I'm gonna go a little bit better than that though.
Fruit Hardefeld says Keck.
We'll get some tomorrow.
Human rights, that's cool. Scott Biscuit says where are all the women? I need to feast my eyes upon the extravagant ladies if you know what I mean.
Welcome to
Fruit Hardefeld says lyrics working in the coal mine going down, down, down working in a coal mine oops, about to slip down working in a coal mine going down, down, down working in a coal mine oops, about to slip down. Codet Elf says I am a robot, am a robot, am a robot, cutting up, cutting up, cutting up, I am, lagging, help. Scott Biscuit says wow.
Yo, my sleep
Luminous
schedule's
Eye
messed
says I
up.
have authentic Detroit crazy bread. It's going to right to
I
my
might have to
hips,
go to
I know it.
Starbucks first.
I need to do more squats and work on sculpting my bum for summer. Fruit Hardefeld says MR Destructoid clap. Funkatunk says the new Star Wars episode is out woo. Says yeah. Grizzlatuna says Alexa, turn off the lights. Funkatunk says it's so good. Scott Biscuit says Shorty Sammy said CJ balls.
chicken. We have a Gus's fried chicken
Vanquish
right there.
Ghost says CJ Gasm.
That
Shorty
used to
Sammy
be,
says lol I did.
like a Dunkin' Donuts.
Shorty
or
Sammy
some
says
shit.
CJ Bulls. Cadron says that actually turned off my light.
No, it's a Gus's chicken. Oh.
Funkatunk says pit stop. Luminizage says CJ do you like listening to oldies?
Oldies?
Funkatunk says can we
No.
get fried chicken poggers?
Listen to
Grizzly
it.
Tuna says lol that
Oldies for
awesome
way
at
too
Cadron.
long. Traumatized. All my parents listens to. You know, I never want to hear them ever
Luminizage
again.
says oldies nuts on your face. Vanquished Ghost says
Oh.
Gus's fried chicken's supposed to be good.
Oh.
Scott Biscuit says Alexa, add edible undies to my shopping list. Johnny Franks says hey Google. Hey Siri. Hey Alexa. Hey Cortana.
Where's Starbucks?
Zap88 says oldies for boomer.
Hey, that store says anus. What the This is anus. Oh my god. Anus.
Grizzly Tuna says anus what? Fruit Cardifeld says time for a donut.
This is
Scott
anus
Biscuit
power
says Scott
mowers.
Biscuit says Scott Biscuit says Scott Biscuit
Someone
says
painted
Scott
over
Biscuit
the
says
M.
Scott Biscuit says Scott Biscuit says Scott Biscuit says Scott Biscuit says Codet Elf says Anus. Scott Biscuit says they had us cause they ain't us. Funkatunk says hey Google take us to the closest Starbucks. Vanquished Ghost says Anus Gadget Hyper. Humanistics says we should check that anus out. Grizzly Tuna says that's where your anus gets power drilled.
I'm taking a picture of it.
Turbotomy 7 says Scott Biscuit says pour gravy on me. Humanistics says hey Google take us to the nearest anus. Vanquished Ghost says we on no line piling up into the street today. Submarginal says for when you need to trim up an out of control anus. Fruit Cardifeld says please get me a large orange drink. Rusty Pint says anus
I'm
anus
gonna put it
anus
on
CJ I
Discord.
want your anus. Turbotomy 7 says gadget hyper. Scott Biscuit says let's go inside the anus. Funkatunk says you still have to complete your Lego.
It's supposed to
Codet
say
Elf says that
manus.
Rusty Pint Simon Brew. GamerDad 2600 says I would like 10 Supreme tacos please.
No, this is Starbucks.
Fruit Cardifeld says Keck.
Oh,
Grizzly Tuna says I want anus. You want anus.
I
We
thought I
all
forgot
want
my
anus
wallet.
power drilled. Turbotomy 7 says post on Reddit for free gold. Humanistics says oh that's even
Dude,
funnier
I still have
than.
the key for my
Submarginal
hotel.
says you have to have one hairy ass to need a power mower. Vanquished Ghost says it's pronounced anus. Humanistics says some troll painted over the N. Grizzly Tuna says lol. Fruit Cardifeld says anus hamburgers are great.
hate us cause they anus. They hate us
Rusty
cause
Pint
they...
says CJ how big is your anus? Scott Biscuit says I would like one bacon Gouda sandwich
Look,
please.
Qdoba's right there. We just have to drive next door. It's the only one around here.
Grizzly Tuna
Hi,
says
I have
CJ
a
got that
grande
quarter pounder
ice
anus
Americano.
burger. Submarginal says an venti anus latte.
Yep.
Shorty Sammy says chat needs coffee
That's it.
too. Don't forget. Fruit Cardifeld says a nuss.
Thanks.
Zap88 says mukbang. Scott Biscuit
My
says
first
anus
time
anus anus.
doing... Not while we're talking to the
Scott
lady!
Biscuit says anus 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 anus.
My first time doing Starbucks drive-through. I feel very,
Shorty Sammy says CJ hands no coffee for us.
Beverly
Luminizage says
Hills.
I'll have two number
I feel
9
like I'm from
seconds, a
Beverly
number
Hills.
9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, two number 45 seconds, one with cheese, and a large soda. Fruit Cardifeld says baying your what? Humanistics says I never had Starbucks. Rusty Pint says face.
Maybe I should've just
Funkapunk
parked
says, hi
over
lady,
there
do you
and
like
then gotten
anus?
out and gone inside
Vanquished
and
Ghost
then
says
gone
you are
back.
on your way to becoming obese K-Kona. Fruit Cardifeld says Frang. Luminizage says Frang.
What? so hot in here. Someone turn down the heat. Jesus.
Vanquished Ghost says I once drove by a black Angus and the G-light was out. So black anus. Scott Biscuit says Frank. Grizzly Tuna says Frank. Humanistics says Frank. Rusty Bit says Frank. Shorty Sammy says Frank. Flicker says Frank. Plants No Light says Uber driver at CJ Ride.
What?
Johnny Franks says Frank. GamerDad 2600 says lol. Zap88 says Frank. Grizzly Tuna says Elmau. Fruit Cardifeld says lol. Reversico Girl says at Vanquished Ghost please don't be disrespectful. Fruit Cardifeld says Kajum. Funkatunk says Frank. Scott Biscuit says Frank.
What the heck? What does that even mean?
Grizzly Tuna says lol
What?
chat so easily entertained. Vanquished Ghost says at Reversico Girl
I
that's
wanna
what
get
it
out
said.
of this
Rusty
car.
Pin says CJ I want you to Frank me. Codet Elf says Frank.
Fuck driving.
Zap88 says his going nut lol. Turbotomy7 says just go to Qdoba and get a burrito. Fruit Cardifeld
I
says
will.
Qdoba peepafit.
I have to pick up my coffee first. I didn't go to sleep last night because I keep waking up at 11 p.m.
Rusty Pin says CJ I want you to Frank me. Red Bull 00211 says CJ Zao. Fruit Cardifeld says Peepa Fatter.
So,
Zap88 says Frank. Turbotomy7 says what the Frank.
frame?
Scott
What are
Biscuit
you
says
guys
Frank.
saying?
That feels so good. Frank. Do it again.
So, dude.
Frank KKKK. Frank. GamerDad 2600 says Frank Anus. Vanquished Ghost says Schultz went inside not like it this. Fruit Cardifeld says Keck.
I think the TTS is broken, obviously.
Turbotomy7 says Frank.
Hey, CJ.
Hi.
Turbotomy7 says Frank KKKK.
It's snowing. Can you see the snowflakes?
Shorty Sammy says Onglo. Rusty Pin says Frank.
Hurry up! How many ice Americanos do you need?
Little Bayardu says is this Qdoba? Scott Biscuit says Frank. Frank. That's the spot. Frank. Don't stop. Frank. Spying Gecko says Frank. GamerDad 2600 says why does she say Frank like that? Fruit
I don't know.
Cardifeld says Frank,
Why
Frank,
this
Frank,
sounds so
Frank.
weird.
Funkatunk says anus. Codet Elf says Frank. Shorty Sammy says Frank. Zap88 says friend NNNNKKKKKK. Luminizage says Frank. Iced Americano Juiceo. Frank. Turbotomy7 says sounds like a creaky door. Spying Gecko says friend NNNNKKKKK. Funkatunk says FRRANKKKKK. Rusty Pin says CEAAI. Codet Elf says Frank Frank. Reversico Girl says is CJ in line to get tested for COVID? Zap88 says FRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRRR Frang. Fru Cardifeld says Frank Ride. Matsuik says Krang. Spying Gecko says Frang. A little of it says his in line to get COVID.
I'm in line
World
to
War
get
G
it.
says Frank's tank his rank via Krang. Codet Elf says Frank. Spying Gecko says Jang.
Alright, no saying the word anus.
Luminous Eye says Hang. Rusty Pit says hello. C C C C C C C C C C C J J J J J J J J J Jakaran. I interest you in a Frang. Fruit Hardefeld says Booba. Funkatunk says hi lady in the drive-thru, you look really pretty, do you have Instagram? Scott Biscuit says thank you for my coffee. Is Frang working today? Frang. It's just a Frang. Bro. NDM88 says you guys are not below. Codet Elf says hello sir, I am going to eat your anus. Spying Gecko says TTS was a mistake.
Thanks so
Rusty
much.
Pit says hello Starbucks, I have anus. Zap88 says FFFFF Frank. Scott Biscuit says anus anus anus.
Wow, that guy was being really careful. He not take the credit card from my hand, he just slide it right into his thing.
Fruit Hardefeld says about time we got our coffee match.
You just said anus to a dude, by the way. Not the same lady that took my order.
Codet Elf says he knew we were watching. A little of it says Qdoba Craigasm.
They better be open. I only came here for Qdoba. I don't think there's
Fruit
anything
Hardefeld says even Frank has an asses. Scott Biscuit says what of yours did he slide into this thing? Luminizage says subscribe for free with Twitch Prime.
Oh, I think there's someone in there. Oh, thank God.
Spying Gecko says looks closed.
I know it does, but it's just the windows.
Bendover Peles says okay. Kappa.
I can't go shopping until I eat something because I haven't eaten in
says
3
looks
days.
closed.
So, you know, if you go shopping
Scott Biscuit
hungry,
says goes
you,
to
buy
Burrito
stuff
shop for
that
breakfast.
you shouldn't. So that's why I have to come here first.
Spying Gecko says make sure you buy something for Frank. Fruit Hardefeld says Frank. For free with Frank. Prime. World War G says Frank's jank tank. Cranked its rank via
we're
lanky
good with the
wonkers
TTS
prank.
now.
Luminizage says CJ hasn't eaten.
There we go. Frank. That's not even an emote. Why did you even start saying that? There is no emote, Frank. Unless we make one. I don't know. They're on my selfie stick. Cold out? I mean, it's not really a problem as long as you just stay in your car and then go where you need to go, right?
Jesus! Oh, Lord Jesus! Oh!
Day 1 rider Scott Biscott subscribed for
yeah.
53 months.
At night
Drinks
it is.
hot coffee all summer. Drinks iced coffee in winter. Frank.
That's true. Did you wait for me to put my camera on my stick to resub? 53 months. The 53-month club. Looking sexy with the beard? Yeah, I haven't left my bed for 3 days, so I haven't shaved. I've gone into grizzly bear hibernation. Alright, let's swing around outside now. Frank. Where's the keys, Frank? Don't forget the keys, Frank. We're gonna go and Qdoba now, Frank. Oh, I just dropped a key. What was that, Frank? Not my key, Frank. Putting you on my hip now, Frank. Hold on a second, Frank. I reset when there's free TTS. Oh yeah, fair enough. Can't hear it all over the nonsense. I'm bringing my Starbucks in. I don't care if they say I can't. I'm bringing my Starbucks. I'll eat out here in the snow on these tables. Alright. I have not been to a Qdoba in 6 years. Used to be my favorite and only place to get something that resembles Mexican food. Ooh. Gonna post up right here. This one's new. They closed the other location. Set up shop here.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Scott B's captured X-100. It's just a frame phone. Extra guac, please, with a side of frank. I think I just framed my pants. Excuse me.
Frank. Thanks. Let's we start over here. Should I go burrito or burrito bowl? Maybe a bowl.
Okay.
Burrito. What's the difference? You never been? I don't go to Chipotle. I go to Qdoba.
I'll do the chunky one. Yeah, that one. That and then that's it. And then the others, nope. Take some cilantro.
Burrito plate. Burrito bowl with the tortilla. The burritos are big. That usually spill them everywhere.
Hi.
Hi. I'll have a burrito bowl.
And what's going in there?
Chicken. And that rice, the orange rice. Yep.
Any beans?
Yeah. I'll have the pinto
Commander,
beans.
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Scott B's captured X-100. Did you know
Alright,
there
see
is
you
a
later.
puppy store across the street?
Happy New Year.
Oh, no cheese. I'll have pico. Shredded cheese. Can I have some guac? I think that's pretty good. That's good, that's good.
That's it for you?
Yeah, I think so.
$9.49.
Okay. Oh, it's tempting to get chips though. Alright, I have to add salsa and chips.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Which sauce?
Luna captured X-100. I really love the Bunny's store across the street. The best and most holy place in town.
Ooh, should I go like, what should I do? What's that middle one?
This one?
Yeah.
That's roasted tomato. This is verde. This is roja, which is hot, and habanero, which is extra hot.
Ooh.
And then we got the cheese.
Okay, I'll do that first middle one.
This one?
Yeah, I'll try that. Those all look good.
Have a good one. Thank you. Same to you. Thanks.
Credit card.
Have a good one.
Sweet, thank you.
You're welcome.
See you next time. I'll probably buy some body spray, sure. I lost a few things while traveling. I left my shaving cream gel at my sister's house in Illinois, and I left my face wash in Texas. So so I need to get a few things. I just had a Burrito Bowl. It was okay. Not as good as I remember it being. But it tasted relatively healthy. Now we're gonna go look at some anus. I guess I have to walk over here. I might not be able to see it from close up. Oh my god, it's behind the building. Shit. You can see it perfectly from like that lane, the turning lane. Maybe over here. I'll have to go through the Starbucks drive-thru so we can see it. It says anus power. There you go. Now you can see it. I just took close-up pictures on my phone and put them on Discord in the general channel if you want to see properly. Yep. Definitely says anus. Someone went through the trouble of getting on the roof and painting over the M with white paint. From manus to anus. Ah, my hands. Ah, here I go. Ah. Oh. Dang. Alright, TTS going on for the drive.
CJ Ride says PP.
Okay. Let's see if I remember how to get there.
Shorty Sammy says Frank.
Where's the exit? Shortcut back here. Smoothie King. Yeah. caught or no? I'm gonna fit under this thing? Oh my god. Barely.
Luminizage says Frank.
How do we get the wire?
Christoph Smo says in my country is 28 fart and you.
That Smoothie King must be now. I don't remember that. People getting drive-through smoothies right now. Huh. Sorry about America's internet. It'll go down from time to time when we're driving. Happened in Texas too. Just happens everywhere. I think it'll be okay inside the store here. That's a big open store. And a good place to go grocery shopping or shopping for anything. And this one's open 24 hours, so we can come at midnight too. Look back. Okay. I don't know all we're gonna get yet. Just gonna see what they got first. Alright. Am I full now? Yeah. Whoa. On over. Snow. Oh yeah, you can see the setup. I didn't show you that before, I guess. Like a $35 bar mount. It comes with a mount. You can hook up a tablet or like a Nintendo Switch to play in the back seat. But I got a different motorcycle mount. And then hot swap clamps. So I have one hot swap here and one there. Then I can take off the camera without having to screw anything in. And it goes really fast. So 3 different pieces. So you can put those hot swap mounts on anything. This camera, cell phone, anything. Look how salty the parking lot is. It's been discolored to white. That's something Texas doesn't have. That's why you guys have icy roads and we don't. Road salt. Or did Texas start buying it now? I don't know. I assume no. Capri Suns and Pop Tarts. Okay, that's a good idea. Check out faster, shop and scan. What's that? Where do I get a cart?
You see me running, right?
Yeah, a cart.
Why I see places like these reminds me of end times American movies.
I don't know, Cherry Heart. I don't know. Oh. I need to buy something embarrassing. Should I do it off stream?
I've seen so many go to malls like these when there's zombies.
Yeah. Okay. No. No. I've got like a tumor on my finger. It's either a tumor or like a wart or like I don't know what it is. I just tried to cut it off this morning and it didn't work. So now I'm gonna find some acid for it. Or they sell acid. Let's see. I need extra small condoms. Yes. Don't just cut stuff off. Yeah. A callus? Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe it might be. You know, sometimes I get those from like weightlifting, but I don't know. I'm just gonna burn it off with acid instead. I could pay $100 at the dermatologist, but we'll see how much acid here costs. I'm gonna need band-aids because this normally takes like 2 weeks to do yourself. So let's see. Tan waterproof 20 bandages. Okay, there we go. Here's a controller for Halo. Uh-oh. We lose signal? Nothing's spinning. Where's my phone, by the way? We're good? Oh. I'm using keyboard, mouse. I'm interested in trying controller, but I probably won't, no. I just won't be anywhere as good. I think I left my phone in the car. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Shit. I won't be able to fix the stream if something happens. Alright.
Let's see, CJ. I want to see it.
Oh, yeah? You want to see all of it? This is the story of a girl
who cried a river and tried to drown the whole world.
Barbasol. Thick and rich. Original. 100 years. Yes? Oh, we're gonna have to subscribe to my Patreon to see all of it. Oh yeah, I left my face wash in Texas. And Funkatunk wants me to get body spray. Here it is. What? When did Axe spray get so expensive too? $5 a can? Damn. I'll get some next time. I need to acid. Family planning. Ooh, Nirvana. Is this a new one? Real. Bold. Amplified. Breathless. I don't know what that means. Bare skin. The pleasure pack. Probably the most fun. Oh yeah. How many are in there? 36. Okay. Is that enough? Get the massager. Oh god, I didn't even notice that. Wow. Ooh, Grogu! Grogu shampoo. Liquid hand soap. I might have to go see the pharmacist and ask them about the acid. There's too much stuff here. I'm never gonna find it. Who is this for? You and me, Cherry. I have to buy them in America. They're too small in Europe. Thank you. I'll be here for a little bit. Have fun at work. Have a good day. First aid treatments. Maybe it's in foot care. Cause like you get plantar's warts on your feet. So maybe something like that. I guess. Oh look, they show put it on your hand. There we go. I don't know if it is or not. Doesn't even look that bad. It's like a tumor.
But seriously, who are those for, CJ? Are you cheating, CJ?
Cherry, I have a lot of fans, alright? Please. No. I'm just kidding. Cherry, I've been in bed for 3 days straight because I have nothing to do here. You really think I have someone here?
So, all these are here.
Oh, which one's better? Let's see. Salicylic acid, 17%.
You might have to check your size.
Oh, okay. Alright, thank you.
Compared to compound
We
W.
have that doctor's machine. Ma'am?
I'm sorry.
We have that custom fit too. Doctor's calls.
Shit, I might as well just get the store branded one. It's like half the price. Reward? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what else it is. If it's not, then I'll probably have to go get a doctor to remove it. So I'm gonna try this first. I was with a girl for 3 days. Yes. I was with my Japanese girlfriend for 3 days. Then I flew back to America. That's why I was gone so long. Okay. I just need face wash. Actually, you know what? Fuck the face wash. Let's just go buy food. Sure, I didn't even pull them off the shelf. Relax, Cherry, relax. Here, Cherry, these are the ones you need. Performax. For extra performance, okay? They're designed to speed her up and slow him down. So you can go for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Better get 2 of them just in case. Massage and play 2-in-1 massage gel with alluring ylang. The last one, it must be good. I think. Is this one good? Hello, miss. Is this one good? We're really getting this. Well, you never know. Better to be safe than sorry. Right? Hey, the Boy Scout motto, be prepared. But I'm like the 40-year-old virgin, so I'll probably end up throwing them away in April of 2025 when they expire. So, but that doesn't mean I won't be prepared. I always be prepared for anything.
Oh my gosh.
What? Jeez. Oh, we're gonna go see if they have a Nintendo Switch on the way to the food. Christmas clothes. Christmas is over. Oh my god, is that the Valentine's section? Oh. Okay. You need Axe body spray. I know, it's too expensive, man. Maybe next time. I'll ask for my birthday. My birthday's on Wednesday next week. Hi. Oh, are there switches in stock? No, yeah. Alright, thanks, just wondering. Mr. Robot. Oh. I love plastic bins. Cool. Yours is Monday next week. Yep. Yeah, yours will be Monday, 2 days before me. I can make your hands clap? Oh my god. They're playing gotcha music at the grocery store. Huh. that's cool. I'll have one big birthday party. Aunt Millie's honey wheat bread, thicker slice, family style. Okay. Whoa. They got big things of cold brew. Meet in Austin. We can have a meetup in Austin. Holy orange juice. Damn, okay. Carrot salad. Thanks for the 29 months prom sub. What up, no? That's how people in Detroit say, how are you? You have to say, what up, dough? Like D-O-H? Maybe with an apostrophe in between. What up, dough? You can't just say what up. That's the Detroit accent. What up, dough? What am I looking for? I didn't pass anything. I need eggs, man. Oh, my parents ain't got no eggs. $2.69 for 18 eggs? Holy crap, eggs are cheap here. Wow. That's like the price for 6 eggs in Japan. Cage-free chickens? What? They're not even in cages. Wow. What up, though? Okay. We need shredded cheese for sandwiches and for tacos. Holy shit, these bags are big. For $5? Oh my god. That's a deal. Damn. Dairy is so much cheaper in America. Bananas, I got enough bananas. I'm sick of bananas. Dish soap, bug spray, nah. Facial tissue, could use some. Should I get some? Yeah, okay. On the 15th, I'm having my birthday party at your house. Oh, okay. Yeah, skip Monday. Puffs. $5.99. Soft. $4.79. I get those ones. Cold brew for when you're home? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, our Keurig coffee kind of sucks, man. I don't know if there's better capsules you can get that are just like higher quality or higher caffeine, but man, the ones we got now are like, I feel like I'm drinking decaf. Yeah. I don't suppose they sell the Starbucks cold brew here, do you think? Pickles. nut thins. What's a nut thin?
Oh, Chef Boyardee. What? Whoa, those spaghetti meatballs for only $1?
Damn, I need to get a couple for when I'm like hungover or too fucking lazy or something. Damn, son. Hell yeah. Many quick pods will contain between many espresso cups contain 50 to 80. And espresso is so hard to get as much. What? I don't know what it is, man. I did drink a Starbucks Keurig capsule at my parents' house this morning. It's okay, but it didn't really wake me up. Then we went to Starbucks and I got a grande ice americano, and yeah, then I'm chirping, you know? Then I'm buzzing. Why do I have to actually go to the store to get a buzz? What's wrong with the capsules?
Ooh.
It says limit per item. Demand for this product is extraordinarily high. You can only buy 4. Holy shit. 4 jars of pasta sauce per customer.
What?
Is there a pasta shortage? One of the top shelves is gonna fall. Oh, it's sticking out. I think I'm gonna make my parents the best pasta they ever seen just to show them their shit's weak. I'll go pen if I have to, but I want bow ties. Where's the bow ties? Whoa. That's a lot of thin spaghetti. Wow. What? It's only $1? Holy hell! Fuck me, dude. I'm getting 4. It's the limit. No, get me all 4. Get me all 4. Dang, okay. Probably don't need 4. Whoops. Yeah. It won't go bad, right? It's just $1. Good until 2023 December. Oh, that pasta's good for 2 years in that box. Oh, okay. Here's where we get the taco kits. I'm definitely gonna have a taco night. Probably the one thing my mom can make. tacos, but I've gotten pretty good at tacos now too. What? 18 shells for $3.99? Dude. In Japan, it's like 10 shells for $6.99. What? Damn, okay. Oh, does that include the seasoning though? Oh, I don't think it does. Alright. What seasoning do I want? That sound. Probably just original. Let's see. Get 2 of them. Yeah, I need to get meat. I also want to get more pasta sauce, but not just this sauce. I like to mix the sauce with like a paste, and it makes it more lumptious in your mouth. Where's the paste? This is a secret recipe I discovered on my own. Paste, paste, paste. Paste, like thick. Yo, mama. Yo, mama's marinara. Got him. You see it? I've never bought paste in America, but it's what they sell in the 7-Elevens in Japan because they don't sell like real pasta sauce. So I mix both together. One of it is just tomato paste. No, I don't want... No, that's not the right kind. Is it? No, it'll taste too tomatoey. Won't it? That can't be right. Hunt's has a paste? Yeah, that's what this is. I don't know. What's this? This might work. If you use a small jar and mix this with the Prego, and then you get this thicker Prego, and then you put the thick Prego next to the Yo Mama jar, and it's a Yo Mama thick Prego joke. It's a good idea, man. Is there like anyone just like, what is this? I'm looking for like one that might be a little bit spicy. I'm not seeing anything. With basil and oregano. That might add the spicy, the basil. Yeah. Bitches love basil. Alright. Give me like 40s. These are only 59 cents a piece.
Well, I must go, CJ. Good night.
Oh, I thought you already left. You know, add a little pepper, but not too much pepper. Actually, dude, I probably need to buy salt and pepper. My parents don't even have enough of that. Good call. You assume we're making spaghetti? You assumed wrong. We're doing something else.
Night, babe.
Night.
What could we possibly need tomato paste and condoms for?
Oh, we might have buttermilk ranch already. I think my mom got some. What they don't have is a good barbecue sauce. I'm not gonna be able to get my go-to out here. Yoshida. Yoshido? Yoshida. Yoshi's. What do I get instead? I don't want nothing sweet. Well, maybe a little bit. Wait, Yoshida's was sweet, wasn't it? A little bit. Part 2 of this stream will be on our second channel. It will be on TikTok. I don't know, we got a few here that I've never seen before. Oh, this one I've heard of. For adults only. XXX hot. Is it really that hot? I don't want too spicy, man. How about the Meyer brand? The marketing label looks okay. Hickory smoke? Oh shit. Craft original. Oh, that one's even cheaper than the store brand. What? This might be fine. 42 ounces. Oh, wow. I think that's an even better deal. Alright, I'm getting honey though. Oh, honey. Honey, no. I'm on original. Craft is for 5-year-olds? Yeah. Fine. I won't get craft. Stubbs. Oh. Marinade. Korean style BBQ. Oh, look at that. For BBQ night. The other BBQ night. I'll just... I don't know what to get. Shit. I'll try this one. It's $1. That's cheap as shit. Hopefully it doesn't taste cheap as shit. Checking the viscosity. It's too liquid. I don't want it. That's pretty liquid. It's got a low viscosity, which concerns me. That's deeply concerning. Never mind. Alright, I guess I have to get a more expensive one. Bullseye. Is it spicy or something? Bold, smoky, and never too sweet. I don't want too smoky either. I just want original, man. This looks very dark flavored. I wonder if that's too dark. Like A1 is a really dark flavor, right? I don't want A1 for dipping in chicken. That's more for steak. From the makers of Sweet Baby Ray's, it's just Ray's? Does that mean it's not sweet? Oh, so I want sugar? Damn, this is hard, man. I'm gonna have to go read Amazon reviews. Get the Meyer brand. Yeah, it's just it's not as good of a deal, but all right, fine. All right. Let's see. What's this stuff? Oh, more taco seasoning. Oh, this is... Oh?
Mr. Uncle wants you to talk to your imaginary friend.
Alright, George. Anything else we need from the taco aisle? I bought your mom some seasoning. Hopefully it's gonna work out. I got some more over here. Otherwise, we'll just have to try what we got. Do you want some ketchup too, buddy? Ketchup? No? No? Alright, just let me know if you want some ketchup. And, we can get it next time. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You go call your mom. Okay. If you want to, I can save you. I can take you. There's all this stuff. Dude, I don't even trust my parents to have cooking oil. Shit. Crisco. Pure vegetable oil.
Actually, I'm taking a bath.
Ah, okay. Oh, here we go. Salt and stuff. Probably. What is all this? Oh, curry powder. Alright. Whoa. Salt is like the most expensive thing I'm getting. Why is this salt $5? Go down there, guys. Down there. 39 cents. Yes, silly heads. Oh, this is heavy. 39 cents. Wow. Okay. Whole black peppercorns? No, 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 no. No. That needs a grinder, man. I need already grinded stuff. Ooh. What's this? Roasted garlic and herb. Oh, that'd be good for the chicken, yeah. Okay. Is that enough? Whoa. It's kind of crazy. Alright. Do I need garlic? No, let's just keep going. Holy shit, it takes so long to... I wonder if they sell Keurig stuff here. I can't really tell. This is just regular stuff. Single cup. Oh. Alright. Oh, my mom's got these ones. Breakfast blend. How much caffeine is in these? Doesn't even say what's in them. I guess they don't have to put nutrition information on coffee. Okay. Fantastic. Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, Sam used to get Capri Suns. Fruit punch or tropical tide. Number one kid's favorite flavored water. Jackpot. I know, we still need meat and fresh foods. Not even there yet. A17, 39er, Red Bravo. We need backup on lane 22. I didn't get any. I might ask my mom to take me to Costco for cold brews still. see what she says tonight. Oh, I need turkey meat so I can make paninis. Sandwich meat. Turkey breast. How long is this good for? I have no idea. Doesn't have a use by date. Let me just get one then. Okay. Do we need nuts or popcorn? I better check all the aisles. I'm gonna miss something if I don't. 'Cause I don't know where anything is. Until I learn this store, I have to go through every aisle. 'Cause I didn't make a shopping list. Oh, maybe that's just booze. I'm out of beer. Let's find some new beer. Doesn't have to be cold. Otherwise, we'll have to go back to Whole Foods, because I want that ale again. Alpha King. They probably don't sell that here. Maybe. Hey! Sapporo! Woo! I'm like, product in Canada. I still need to do a reset. I figured out how to remote to the server from this phone. I can do a manual Sputnik restart. I didn't see Alpha King here. Password not recognized? Oh shit. It's better? Alright, never mind then. .4G doesn't do well near freezers. They definitely got a lot. Voodoo Ranger.
let's keep going. Let's get out of here. We need meat. I'm getting really thirsty too. Any Japanese beer? Just Sapporo. But that's all you need. Actually, no, you need Kirin too, don't you? Oh my god! Mommy, I want Capri Sun. Bacon? That's a lot of bacon. Turkey bacon, sausages. Oh my god. Okay, I see chicken. Scott knows what that sound means. It's time to feed his 10 kids at home. Looks like I'm about to feed 10 kids at home. How much is chicken these days? Is that a lot? Damn, these packets are huge. Dude, my mom was complaining about chicken being expensive now. What the fuck? This is cheap as shit. This is so much. This is over 5 pounds of chicken for 11 bucks. Oh my god. Way cheaper than abroad. Although Japan had pretty good deals, but everywhere else, very expensive for me. Yeah, we got a big freezer. I can freeze anything. Damn. That's so much chicken. Holy crap. You can't buy chicken in small amounts. It only comes in America's size. What if I just want one chicken breast? You can't get just one or two. You can't only get 3. You have to buy 10. I'm okay with that this time though. All natural duck. Now I'm looking for vegetables. Appetizers, sandwiches, pasta, potatoes. Nah, probably the other side. Yeah, dude. We got a lot of shit in this cart, but we found all the deals. I bet we're still under 50 bucks. The most expensive thing was the barbecue sauce. Or, yeah, maybe. Wait, no, the condoms. Most expensive thing was the condoms. Well, we might not have signal down this area. How long you want to stay in Michigan? No longer than a day. That's how long. Okay. No signal. Oh, welcome back. Dude. Since when did America start selling frozen broccoli this big? This is almost 3.5 pounds of broccoli head. Holy shit. $6. Damn. Nice deal. Oh. We need all the other meats. Not about the chicken. We need ground beef. And we need KBBQ beef. Oh, and I need kimchi. Oh, so many things. Dude, fuck off. I don't need that much ground beef. Holy shit. What am I gonna do with all that? It's not worth buying the smaller one though. Man, this is so much. Can you freeze this? Look how much ground beef that is. This will last me like a month. What in the fuck? $4.34 pounds. Damn, it's 80% lean chuck. Wow. But the smaller one is half the price, and it's not even half the amount, so like... that's meatloaf. Do they sell beef in like lower amounts? This is crazy.
Yeah, here. So this is these are 1 pounders and 81 and 93. They're just in a tube, so they're looking.
Oh, can I make like a meat sauce with that? I wanted to make a pasta sauce.
Yeah, you can do pasta sauce.
And that's the same as this?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just 1 pound. And that's like the family size
Oh,
or whatever.
thanks. Okay. Let's see. Yo, someone marry her. Marry her, marry her. Goddamn, that's my first time in 6 months talking to a white girl. Ah, yep. Okay, this is 1 pound for $5. This is 4 pounds for $15. Oh, fuck. It's $5 cheaper to just get the big one. Oh. $5.99 for that one. Dude. If I haven't left Michigan before I finish all this, I'll probably be crying on stream every day. Okay. Yeah. Now I need Korean barbecue meats. What do we do with that? We'll have a burger party, I guess. Beef tacos. Oh yeah, I need it for tacos too. Yeah. Tacos, okay. Yeah. Dual purpose. Buy the bread. Oh yeah. Oh crap. We need garlic bread, man. I forgot to check for Texas toast. Oh, frozen section. Unless I want to make my own, like I did in Japan. There's no signal over here, though. One of your friends coming over. I don't have friends here. I don't know anyone here. Oh God! Look! It even has Halo on it! Mom! I'm busy playing Halo! I need more hot pockets! Yes! 2XP challenge swap pack with every... Do they sell Texas toast here? Maybe they only do that at Costco. Got one more road to check. I don't know. Oh, here's the frozen breads. Oh, I found some. Garlic bread. Whoa. There we go. Nice. Kimchi might be in the fresh food area. Yeah, I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, dude, we need all the stuff to make tacos still. Oh, I didn't get the KBBQ meat. Hold on. I need like brisket or something. Sliced brisket. Stuff is way too much. Thank you. free-range lamb. Wow. Should I just buy this? Can I make Korean barbecue with this? They don't have it like prepared like they do in Asia, ready to go. So I don't even know. Is this too lean? Yeah, shit. I know what you mean. I don't know what marbled meat looks like though, uncooked. This stuff too expensive, man. We got $18 steaks in front of us. Oh, maybe we have to go to the Asian market. Oh, shit. I might know where one is. Yeah. Okay. Well, I won't have time to go there today, but... Well, I wasn't thinking I'd have to do that. This place might be too American. This place might be too Kona. That's it, man. That's all the meats. Shit. Alright, we're gonna have to go somewhere else later. Let me get some fresh foods. We need donuts or cakes. Kimchi. I have not seen kimchi yet. That might be over here, though. Wow, big pog plants. Ooh. How much is this? Dude, this expires in 3 days. How far is Dearborn Heights? Like 30 minutes. I mean, we could make a trip out there just to do something. I don't really mind. Do I need onion for anything? I probably need onion for the barbecue. Let me get a bag, put one in. Wait. How am I supposed to fit an onion in this? Oh. Yeah, true, for the pasta sauce too. True. Mix it with the meat. Ooh. Wait. Which one's the white one and which one's the Spanish one? I'm feeling multicultural. Let's go Spanish. Thing's huge. Oh my god. Biggest onion I've ever seen. Alright. Do they have any naked drinks? I'll get one for today, because I'm very thirsty. Just one though. There we go. Rainbow machine. Spanish is yellow. Got it, got it. I don't think they have that kind in Asia? I don't remember. It's my first time ever buying an onion in the US. Oh. No. Cucumbers only 60 cents each. I cut these up and saute them with my scrambled eggs for breakfast. Get a little veggies for your breakfast. Yep. Although, when abroad, they usually mold in my fridge really fast, so I stopped doing that. But I think I'll have better luck here. You are still at the supermarket. Are you having a feast? Oh, there's no food at the house, Jerry Hart. I haven't been able to get out of bed for 3 days because there's no food and I can't move if I don't eat. Which means I can't stream. So I have to get food. And this is the smallest size they sell food here. I literally couldn't buy it any smaller. Check out the sushi. I'm gonna pass for now. Maybe next time. We're still looking for kimchi. Yeah. We might have to go to the Asian market. It's is that a ripoff? Do I need organic? It might be all organic stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's not that much, but... Oh, here's the non... Oh my god! This whole thing for $3? Jesus. How? Sent link to Korean market. Can you see if there's one on Southfield Road, man? I feel like there's one on Southfield Road. Like between here and 8 Mile. But closer to here. Closer to here than to 8 Mile. It's H Mart in Troy. Oh, what's H Mart? Can we go there tomorrow? How do you know H Mart? Sounds familiar. Do I need butter? I do not. Send me the link. Alright, thanks man. We'll do that tomorrow. I didn't think this would take up literally the entire afternoon today. Now I feel like I've got a $100 cart. I didn't buy apples yet. I need to. Those should be a good price here because apples are from Michigan, so we normally get well-priced apples and like 20 different kinds of them. Except these are organic. I don't want organic. I like my pesticides. Down here. Oh! I need lettuce for the tacos. Oh. Already got the cheese. Oh, I need the tomato. Oh my god. This place is too big. Oh. There you go. These ones are good for tacos because you can just like cut them in half and be done. Cut them in half, throw them in your taco. Get salsa? I forgot the salsa! Oh crap! We need salsa for the tacos, dude. Oh. Bloody hell. Okay. 5 pounds of pink ladies for $7. That's a lot of fucking apples. I feel like that's probably alright. How come Fuji apples are cheaper in America than they are in Japan? I thought they were from Mount Fuji. Are they fake Mount Fuji? Make a shopping list next time? I didn't know the store would be this big, man. I thought it was gonna be easy. I'm not used to big stores. Clement. Yo! My Japanese girlfriend said my fingers are peeling and bleeding because they don't eat enough oranges. So this is a shout out to her. Non-existent Japanese girlfriend who may or may not work a maid cafe in Tokyo. I don't know her real name though. U.S. Fuji apple from Washington. It's kind of like the U.S. Holy checkout line. U.S. Wagyu beef isn't from Japan either. They kidnapped Wagyu cows and locked them in a shed in Texas somewhere and forced them to make baby Wagyus. Okay, this is way too much. Salsa's the last thing we can get from here. A different store next time. Tree's still at the rink. Oh yeah. They'll probably take it down kind of soon though. Yeah, I'll see if I can walk on this side of the aisle and maybe not F at those freezers. Thick and smooth. Taco sauce. Oh my god. Alright. Which aisle do we want? Oh, ready to go. Your guess is $124? It might be pretty close. Because some of the meat I had to buy in bulk. Oh, this is the hard part, is taking it out of the cart so much. Man, okay. It's a daunting task. Here goes all the Twitch sub money. Sayonara. I'm gonna get big this month. I'm gonna get really big. Let's make a leaning tower of Pisa. We got chips at the house. How are you? I might have got too much food. Oh, I smashed my bread. Oh god. Why did they put it at the bottom of the shop? I'm a fucking idiot. put you in the car? Okay, that was that was about $100 more than I thought it would be. I don't know what happened. What the hell happened? I thought we were saving money. Oh wait, I parked the other way. $201.10. Who won? Probably whoever guessed the highest number. Is it like Price is Right? You have to guess as close as possible without going over, which means Frotch won, I think. This is groceries just for me. Damn. Wow. Well, except I was gonna make my parents pasta to show them how to make real food. But, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I did buy $30 worth of condoms, so that's like, you know, that's inflation on my grocery price. So maybe subtract 30. I don't remember where I parked. Who am I gonna fook? Oh, good question. Just run the fook command. I'll tell you exactly who I'm gonna fook tonight. Is this tax deductible because I'm on stream? I've been trying to do it that way sometimes, but the IRS has been fining me for some reason. And then I have like thousands of dollars in back taxes to pay for the past several years. So, no, it's not tax deductible.
Sizzle just subscribed, CJ Shuffle.
Oh, I see it. Thanks, Sizzle, for the 23 months. Look, it's snowing. What up, 7? Thanks, Biden. Thanks, Obama. Peace, Obama Nation. Dude, I don't think I've ever spent this much on groceries in my life. But to be fair, I mean, that was a lot of chicken and meat. That'll like, I should last a little while.
GPS signal lost.
Trade ban just subscribed. Okay, good gang.
Thanks, Trade Band. What up, man? Good morning, Australia. Good night, England. What if there's not even enough room in the fridge? I'm gonna have to do what we did in college. What do you do with your groceries when you're sharing a refrigerator with 3 other guys? You remember what you do? You ought to take a Sharpie and write your name on everything. Do not eat. This is CJ Ride Chicken. Here to get big. This is J Rider Chicken only. This is J Rider Lunchables. This is J Rider Lubricant. Do not touch. Nice car, thanks. I owe it all to streaming. I bought it with my Twitch money. Thank you, Twitch. We haven't finished. We gotta go to the Asian market. There's always that food thief that doesn't care about the labels. Yeah. And then he like blames it that he was drunk. I was drunk, man. I didn't see. Grocery shopping is a full-time job. No wonder you need a wife and stuff. What are we gonna buy in the Asian market? Kimchi and marbled meat for KBBQ style dipping and pleasure. Maybe get some bean sprouts in the mix. Rice. Oh, yeah, I guess we should get some rice. A little bit of rice. To knock the modems. Can you buy a Nintendo Switch?
No. We need groceries so that I don't get more skinny. Priorities, man. Alright. I was gonna go to the mall. We ain't got time for that now. We can go back to my house and we can either do origami or Lego building. And or cooking. That's probably all I got time for. Because I'm hoping to take an hour break, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. to have dinner and get ready for a gaming night stream. So it's a quick, short break. Oops, I need that window. It's kind of a jam-packed schedule. I should probably say 7:30, shouldn't I? Alright, I'm turning on text-to-speech for the drive. Alright. Let me see if you're sitting straight. Thank you, Red Bull, for the H-Mart link. Someone mentioned me in a comment. Oh, that's spam. Nice. Looking good. TTS test.
CJ Ride says PP.
Alright, let's go.
C7NO says PP.
Yo, I'm so thirsty. Can I get one of those drinks now?
Kickherd88 says food will spoil going to mall not liking this.
Hold on.
Superior Hands says PP. Gaslight Echo says PP.
Yo, someone open the trunk.
Turbotomy7 says unleash the fray. Trade A-Band says okay good.
I want my naked drink. I'm dehydrated, dude. I don't know which bag it's in.
X73X says we. Plants No Light says it's cold. They're at Kickherd88.
Found it. Okay. Whew. Yes.
Plants No Light says he wants a drink.
Yeah. I haven't.
Luminous Ige says nice.
I haven't ate or drank in 3 days.
Turbotomy7 says I love it when CJ cooks his hot Korean barbecue chicken all over my face. Trade A-Band says at Luminous Ige lum lum wide a people hoopy. Glyphberg says hi guys, hey gooeyes.
Hi. Whoa.
Miniskeeter says lol. Luminous Ige says wide a people hoopy. Turbotomy7 says yum yum sauce.
Ooh. Oh, brain freeze. Ah! Ah! Oh.
X73X says oh weak wow. Glyphberg says lol.
Okay.
Luminous Ige says brain frang.
Brain freeze.
Blackberry I said Tia says peplong. King T.42 says when we getting D-Town chicks. X73X says lol. King T.42 says JK. Turbotomy7 says what the frank is the white stuff on those cars. Rustypin says frank.
It's called snow.
Rustypin says Frank hello. NDM88 says Frank.
Frank? Who's Frank?
Superior Hands says USA, USA, USA. Turbotomy7 says Frank. Luminizage says Frank.
Watch out for the cart with the flag on it.
Rustypin says get home soon so the beef doesn't spoil. Flicker says Frank.
Yo, dude, it's colder outside than it is in the freezer. The meat will be fine.
X73X says Frank Dank Rang. Luminizage says create funny moments and interactions on stream by redeeming a card for CJ on stream loots. Turbotomy7 says it only does it sometimes Frank.
Oh, only sometimes.
Trade A-Band says at Flicker's syringe.
97 WJLB, free riding 5 mix show. What up, though?
Vanquish Ghost says try cool. Turbotomy7 says back up.
This on TikTok, 80 grand just to see the Jacob go TikTok. So materialistic, so well connected. Just ask about, so well connected. All day, I don't get no sleep.
Red Bull 00211 says CJ Shuffle, CJ Shuffle, CJ Shuffle, CJ Shuffle, CJ Shuffle, CJ Shuffle.
Alright, I'm gonna see how far I can get us in. It may or may not F. I'll just try pulling in the garage with us like this, okay? So, you guys sit here, alright?
Spinfachi says Craigasm, Craigasm. Red Bull 00211 says H-Mart will have Korean stuffed Tomro. Turbotomy7 says Garage.
Alright, let's go.
Plants No Light says in the dark.
If I take my chain off, I probably cut the lights out. Say you hate to say you win when you already won. That's like every time I'm here, though, I gotta keep my gun. Ain't no admit it when you already won. It's like the law, baby, when you go to the win. I just spent 10,000 on my baby. Give me the night, baby. I love it.
Ted Knockroll says CJ Gasm. Red Bull 00211 says still connected app. Vanquish Ghost says CJ Rim.
Had her bent over like she lost something. She was looking for a blessing and she caught one.
Turbotomy7 says CJ Shuffle, CJ Shuffle, CJ Shuffle.
Always sip juice cause I'm put with that drop. I ride through your hood with no root with them chops. Bring the ice out, bring the pipes out. Pop a
Red Bull 00211 says CJ Shuffle, CJ Shuffle, CJ Shuffle. Turbotomy7 says Ben got ass over. Vanquish Ghost says Tridents. Vanquish Ghost says CJ Blur. Red Bull 00211 says CJ Blur. Red Bull 00211 says CJ Shuffle, CJ Shuffle.
Well, time to figure out how to get everything inside.
Red Bull 00211 says still going.
Still going? Wow. So last time we tried this at the house, it didn't work. But who the hell knows, man?
Red Bull 00211 says get help.
Sometimes AT&T works, sometimes it don't.
Turbotomy 7 says blah 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 blah. Red Bull 00211 says CJ Shuffle CJ Shuffle. Luminizage says Island blah Island blah Island blah.
Last year, that is the most in a decade, according to the Atlanta-based CDC. 3 of the 5.
Jengod Max says how's it going fam? Red Bull 00211 says is anyone there to help?
I don't know. Maybe my dad. He's getting kind of old to do this stuff. I might have to do it myself. Yeah. Going good.
Abrod Q says cheer 1000 have
Commander, you
some
received a new message at your
party
private
at
terminal.
CJS House Pago.
Abroad cheered X 1000. Have some bits.
Red Bull
$200
00211
in
says nice
food.
car beside you.
Thank you, Abroad Q. What up? Appreciate the bits. Party at my house. Maybe dinner party. And cook for a dinner party.
21 Sharky says is this your house? Turbotomy 7 says whoa he's drunk again Peplaw. Jengod Max says CJ faded. Glitberg says Engel Detroit looks pretty nice. Abraham says cheer 1000 Turbo Timmy locked me up in a room and said I can't be free unless I donate it. Red Bull 00211 says this food will save you money.
Why is there still TTS? We don't need that. Dang, 1,000 bits. There we go. Today's grocery fund.
Turbotomy 7 says TTS battle. Luminizide says TTS.
Thank you very much, man. I just turned off the TTS. I only need it for the car ride since I can't read chat while I'm driving.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Abroad cheered X 1000. Hopefully this is enough for me to be free.
Woo! Free him from his basement. Woo! Thanks, dude. Alright. Alright, man. I have the perfect gift for you. Gatorade. 0 sugar. And shaving cream. And condoms. I hope you take it.
Amplex just subscribed. J Hypers.
Woo! Hey, Amplex, what's up? Thanks for resolving. We have to put the party supplies in a different bag so that Mom doesn't like open it while putting groceries away. Mom, not that bag. 29 months from the AEM Plex. Bro, did you buy the condoms or am I tripping? What? You're tripping, man. Oh, why is there so much? Oh man. Alright. Just give me a minute or two. Then I gotta get a Sharpie. Okay.
Amplex just subscribed with a tier 2.
Thank you, Amplex. That's a sub upgrade to T2. Wow. Thanks so much. First the sub, then the T2. If the camera works fine here on the stove, then I won't get my GoPro. If it dies again, I'll go get my GoPro. First time streaming in the house with this setup though, so I don't know how it'll work. Yes. Okay.
Excellent.
You say so.
What do you mean if I say so?
Well, I'm gonna have to show you guys how to make a better pasta. That's why I bought the supplies.
Fine. Absolutely.
Okay. Roaring waters. Where's my good looking bib? Oh dude, it's in a box on a boat. Test, test. This is the GoPro. The mic might be kind of quiet. It's at 0 decibel boost. What if I make it like 15? 15 now? 15. Is that too loud? Oh, it's... That's good right now? Or back to where it was? This is 15. No, we don't want to go higher. I'm already clipping red. I think I can go plus 10. Alright, this is plus 10. Plus 10 check. Yeah, it's not clipping now. Alright. Well, there's the 5 modem, 7 SIM card AT&T setup that only works half the time. And here's everything we just bought. That's Jay Shady. Oh, got a cooking stream. Well,
better than what my parents served me, so yeah. We're gonna show them how to cook better. That's right. Is there a dog outside my door? I don't see anything. We have had just a random dog run inside. They got lost before, so I thought maybe that happened again. Here's Monster.
Smells like pussy out here.
Okay, I gotta set you down and put stuff away. I gotta like clear space for my stuff, man. Move my mom's noodles over to make room for my own. Write my name on everything. Holy 6 pounds of broccoli, Batman. CJ. Alright, made my own cubby. Can't let mom take your food. That's exactly right. Can't let dad eat my lunch. This we'll take downstairs with the lubricant. Here's the bread I accidentally squished. Monster's gonna knock over the camera. Careful, Monster. Look at our fridge. It looks like it's full of food, but it's just condiments. Look, it's just like sauces or like French yogurt and like cheeses that don't even taste good. Like just, I mean, gross.
what the fuck that is. This is what I just got. Yeah. Now we got real food. And when I say real food, I mean Chef Boyardee. I'm gonna eat this stuff while playing Halo. I'm very, very happy too. Okay. These I'm gonna hard boil. Well, no, maybe I'll scramble them. I don't know. I eat that, yeah. It's full of preservatives, but guess what? I'm a skinny bitch. I'm not a fat ass. I can eat whatever I want. They won't eat that. Yeah, they probably won't. My sister might though. What if my sister and her husband came to visit and they like ate all our food, you know? Can't let that happen. Skinny people have heart disease? What? Dude, I haven't eaten a meal in 3 days, and you guys are giving me shit about eating 1 can of Chef Boyardee. Be honest, how much Taco Bell did you already eat this week? I've had 1 meal. I can eat whatever I want. Am I diamond yet? I might get it tonight. Maybe. I might not have time. Definitely by the end of the week, though. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's a Taco Bell membership? What does that do? This, my dad will 100% eat. I need this to make paninis during night streams. $10 a month and you get 1 free taco per day. Oh, what? Oh, that's really good. Because 1 taco is like $4 now. You do that here too? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So many apples. It's not enough. Talk about colors. 30 days. And then after 30 days it ends.
That's true. It's hard to buy just one taco. You at least get a drink with that. You at least get a Baja Blast.
Hey?
Hello.
Are you designating which ones are for you?
Kinda. Some of them are special ingredients for specific meals. Like, I need the tomato paste for meat sauce. Without it, I can't make the proper meat sauce.
Fun? Great. You want to go to Mason's. I got the also went to Orvis. Sorry. No, I'll give it back. Give another $25 thing.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Turbotimmy7 Chilled X100, welcome to the Chef CJ Show. This show is filmed before a live studio audience.
I haven't been. I need to get out and get a sweater.
No reaction.
So what's for dinner?
Well, I bought a few things to show you guys how to make proper dinner.
Good. We need proper dinners.
Next time I'm gonna want to borrow your credit card though. But actually the deals for the food are really good. It's amazing how much cheaper grocery can be here. Like one of these boxes is only $1. Overseas, like these go for like $6 a box.
Really?
Yeah. For something so simple.
What? That's a lot of meat.
They don't sell less.
Really? So hard?
Yeah. This was like as small as it gets. They had a smaller one, but it was not as money worth it. Make breakfast. I'm tired of eating only bananas for breakfast. You make scrambled eggs and saute some cucumbers with it.
I don't think I've ever had salted cucumbers.
Yep. Oh, crunk times. When do you want your hotspot, man? I don't want to keep it from you if you need it. Or you're probably still in Canada, though. reason.
We're gonna have to focus tomorrow.
Okay, we're back now. I don't know why the GoPro says it's out of SD card space when it's live streaming. For some reason, it needs SD space.
How about the pork chop?
I just deleted everything on the card, though.
It'll take a little bit of time to do it, but you know. Okay, if I get it on camera?
Yeah.
Making supper?
Yeah. We can have Iron Chef Showdown.
Chris is gonna have lunch with us.
We're gonna have a cook-off. We don't need Gordon Ramsay.
We don't need Gordon Ramsay. Those other guys will do it.
What's a Halo swap pack? Yeah, I'll get the Halo codes. That would be actually cool to do. If they are actually really cool, we're gonna go buy a whole bunch more Hot Pockets. I'll buy like 20 of them.
Timmy 7 played a card to play this song for 1 minute. Iron Chef song https://www.youtube.com/watch v=6_r0 mam whoa yay.
Let me
Yes, go ahead. It's good hot oil. You've been fed, I see.
Well done oil. What does that mean?
It can actually all fit.
Good. Good, and the drinks will go outside.
Let's take this in the basement.
All right.
I need them while streaming.
Yeah. Good. Give me the apples if there's too many apples. They go out in the garage.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's no room.
I gotta go to the Asian market tomorrow for kimchi and some meats.
Okay.
Because they didn't have it at mine.
The one on Southville?
Yeah.
Like,
Someone said H Mart.
you know where it is? We've been there actually. For a while.
Yeah, I figured it'd been 10 years.
Yeah.
We're almost out of salt, so I got this.
Okay. I think we may have, did you look up top? For salt?
No.
There's tons of it. That's okay.
Salt and sugar.
Salts and sweets are up there.
Oh.
And oils.
Looks like the same one I got on them.
The oils and vinegars. Lots of vinegars, lots of oils.
Well, look forward to some yummy meals.
Yep. Now you gotta figure out what to do with that.
I suggest.
Bag them individually.
Where's the little bags I had over here?
You can't buy like just one or two rice. You have to buy 7 of them.
I know. I'm trying that myself.
But the price is really good. How is it? One chicken breast is not gonna.
It'll fit.
Are you sure?
No, but I
Those are
think
big chicken breasts, aren't
I bought 4 or 5 like that too, but I had to cut them in half. Chet still watching this? Yep. Hi, Chet.
Okay, somehow it fit.
Yeah, this should barely fit. This should. So you keep going fresh and keep it going.
Top-down view of the work area. Tonight on MasterChef at the Ride House, our competitors compete to make
Mine's pork chops. Potatoes and
their best hearty dish of choice. Dad Ride going with
it's called rosemary demi-glace pork chops.
pulling out the big guns. CJ using his secret Japanese meat sauce recipe to create the chicken marinade ménage à trois de Japan with influence from Osaka. Who will win? Red Bull loves pork chops.
Good.
Okay, that's interesting.
Just for the roasting.
Now we put it in the air fryer.
No, we're gonna roast them in the oven. Could, but we're gonna roast them in the oven. Little salt and pepper with them. I'm gonna make little mashed potatoes out of potatoes.
That's the thumbnail right there. Oh yeah. Should take my picture.
You got both cameras going?
No, that one's off. Internet not working so good. At prime time. So I switched to this one on Wi-Fi. I can't believe this took me like 4 hours.
Here's a trick for peeling small things. Put it on a skewer. You don't have to peel your hands.
these away. You forgot the cat's food. I see food for them.
Okay. Hold the potatoes.
Right back.
Okay, I'm done up here.
Okay. See ya.
Yep.
See ya, chat.
Next, I will show you the products that will continue with tomorrow, since I'm running out of time here. Hello, welcome to a new router. I was in the middle of showing the setup with the new added pouch with 3 modems on the outside one and 2 more on the inside because they were a little bit too big to just strap on. Now they're not dangling by tape, dropping onto the ground. Yeah, kind of crazy, this house. I don't know why, like, the router in the kitchen is directly, like, above that router, but for some reason, I don't know, there's, like, too much metal for it to transmit any signal. So, camera feeds will die when you're router hopping. Do I need to add a bigger network cache? Maybe. I'll write a note to myself. I haven't used this in a while. I mean, it's been 2.5 weeks now. Where's my pen? Pen. Add more buffer. Alright, sweet. Looks good. Takes Mom Spaghetti Restaurant. We've been there. They don't open until 4 p.m. So we probably won't go back. I can make probably better spaghetti than they make there. So, yeah, I got this sweet, amazing book of origami. Check out the cool, different page designs. Ooh, I really want to do some of this. And the first 30-40 pages have different
things you can make. I don't have to look up scuffed ideas on the internet. Something we've done before while in Japan for fun. And then I also want to start this on stream. The giant 1,295 piece Lego James Bond Aston Martin BB5 that my sister got me. I don't know how long it's gonna take to make, but I've never built anything like this before. Nothing of this size. So I'll probably work on it a little bit every day until it's done. Then we'll go on the car trophy shelf over there. Probably the other car models we have we're showing off. So yeah, that was stuff I wanted to start today. I'll start tomorrow. I guess we started late today because getting stuff set up on the PC and for the outside stream. I had to like get new stuff set up and rebuild everything since Texas, because I have to take everything apart when I put it in my luggage and whatnot. So there's just so many like small different pieces. Takes a minute to build and to test. So that's all done at least now. Weapons included. Looks like ejector seats included. Man, there's even like tachometers. Or speedometer. His car has 4 speedometers. In case one fails, you'll still know how fast he's going. Expert level. So, you even finished the Gundam. Yeah. Oh, it's on a boat in the ocean, man. I can't work on it now. That was not a priority item for me to ship via airplane. The more expensive alternative. So, tomorrow we'll go hang out at the mall, and then we'll hang out here too and work on this stuff and just do stuff around the house, obviously, because it's too cold to walk farther than to your car to go to the next place. Where's Grogu? On a boat in the middle of the ocean. My plan was to stream tonight on my second channel, twitch.tv/CJWalk, for gaming, because I generally keep my gaming channel separate from my IRL channel. I was going to start at 7, but it's almost already 7, and I need to have dinner, so let's aim for 7:30 instead. I'll do the meal cooking for my parents instead tomorrow. Doing Halo ranked, because there's easy noobs to shoot at in-game, kind of prime time. Farm Sim at 9. Online Poker at 10. And Modded Valheim at 11:30. So if you play any of those, you can join with, or just chill and hang out. You got Platinum and Halo. Congrats. I'm gonna try to get Diamond tonight or tomorrow. Our snowfall in the middle of a rain, but Michigan is cold about now. Yep. It's about -9 Celsius, so that's like 22 Fahrenheit, 20 Fahrenheit. Something. It'll be colder next week. Oh yeah, I need to work on new card redemptions if I can, but the Texas ones are still there if you want to purchase and redeem challenges for those while we're out at like the mall or something tomorrow. Go ahead and do that at streamloots.com/CJRide. And let me find someone to raid. Oh. Huh? Who's this? Who is this? Funkadunk, I was just gonna say that. Did you have me raid her last time? I was trying to figure out how she got my follow list. Is that what happened? So much stuff happens on her streams, I can't remember everything. Oh, tomorrow Asian Mall. Yeah. I forgot tomorrow Asian Mall. To buy whatever else we need. Yeah. Alright. It's always doing a Funkadunk. Okay. Well, she's doing a sponsored stream, so, you know, might as well help with that if I can. I would hope someone would do the same for me. Her name is Harm Suyuki. Harm Suyuki. Suki. Okay. Alright, see you guys in like 45 minutes unless you do Rock Channel if you're hanging out tonight. Otherwise, see you at noon tomorrow for IRL outside. Have a good one. Have a good rest of the day. Catch you later. Bye.